Man, come on. Did y'all actually think that I was going to let you go into the meat of week one without letting you know how your boy draft went in his work league going postal? Yes, I'm going to let you guys know. What's cracking, y'all? I hope you've enjoyed the first two games of the season. Real quick before we get into it, um, I didn't watch 1 second of either one of the games live. Crazy. They were like, whoa, why not? Straight up, man. I didn't. Straight up, guys. Over here at my spot, long story short, it's been some storms over here, in Central Florida, and went boom. Actually in Florida, general, but and went, boom. I heard something go pop. I think it was like maybe was it Wednesday night? I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday, and it sounded like it was close. So it was kind of like those lightning, and that it make you like stop. You're like, don't want to move, checking all your faculties and stuff, making sure you're still here on planet Earth and stuff. So. But when I got the next day and I tried to, that happened Wednesday night. And then Thursday night I tried to turn on the TV, get ready to go, and I'm like, dang, why did they turn it on? The TV will turn on, but it wasn't connected to to streaming, and my modems and stuff like that wasn't turning on, so it's crazy. And I ended up calling it was a power outage and stuff like that in this whole little area right up here in my little spot. And it took them a couple of days to fix it. I saw the trucks out here and stuff, and so then my son still came over and we just chatted, and I was able to get Wi-Fi, right? You know what I'm saying? But data, and actually go on YouTube and hear people streaming it and, talk about what's going on in the games. So I listened in, and I was talking to Mo's son, so he came over, we had some drinks, stuff like that. But then the next day when the Philadelphia came on, I thought it was going to be back by the time I got off work, going to be on, and it still wasn't. Then it did turn on, and the Wi-Fi connected and everything. So I'm like, okay. So I go and try to reset my box, and I'm like, well, I don't see my my username up here, whatever you call it, with the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, and so I end up calling the spot. Hold with me, guys. Just let you know that I ain't, And they told me that my boxes were done. My wireless boxes were done. So I'm like, oh man, I can't really watch that game. So I didn't watch neither one of the games, guys. Neither one. I was looking on the phone, and I was on the phone with my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And homeboy Dre, and he was telling me about what was happening and stuff as we was talking. So it's crazy, but hey, man, that's life, It ain't die, ain't no sweat off my back. I still enjoyed my son's company, Mo's son's company, and was able to just to lay low in the end of the world. So I got me, today I got my new boxes and stuff like that, So, but I'll be back in business. I'll be ready for tomorrow. So anyway. Sorry to go a long way to talk about that, but that really wasn't that long. But I ain't watched no seconds of it, but I got to let you guys know how I did in the Word League. All right, I'm just getting a little bit of recap of what happened last year. I went to the championship game, and I played the wrong flex. Not only playing the wrong flex, the flex I played gave me 4 points. And the flex that I was going to play ended up giving 15 points. And CMC ended up laying it down on me in the championship game in the second quarter playing against Washington, where he only had 8 points when the backup actually came in and had 17 points. So he ran it in the second quarter. He ran a touchdown. And what's that dude name? But he's on IR now. But why the hell is he in there toting and running goal lines? Because Christian McCaffrey had them laid it down on me, claiming he had those. I was like, man, that was all about me right there, man. But yeah, so. This year is a little bit about vengeance, and I lost by 8 or 10 points, like that. So I played the wrong flex, and Chris McCaffrey laid down in the championship game, and I lost by 8 or 10, somewhere up in there. No more, no less than 8, no more than 10. So it's kind of like, and then the guy that won the first year, because the Going Postal League is in its second year. This is his third year. So the guy that won it the first year, he repeated the second year, and he shouldn't have. And you know what, guys? That was my fault. I let everybody down, and they were counting on me to win so he wouldn't be repeat. But guess what? I'm going to change that mess this year. Straight the hell up. It's one of these vengeance type years. So let's just get to it. Guys, in the Going Postal League, this is a 15-round standard draft. Standard. The only thing that's kind of, it's not PPR. It's straight standard. The only thing that's bonusy about it is If you pass over 300 yards, you get like 3 points. If you run, if you rush for over 100 yards, you get 3 points. And if you catch for over 100 yards, you get 3 points. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying, it's straight standard. Standard as standard can be. And there's no tenths, so there's no 9.4. It's like you get 9. And you don't get another point until you go over. You'll get to that next zero, that next tenth of a point, the whole point. So yeah, there's no tenths in there anyway. So if you got 97 yards, you're gonna have 9 points. Kind of crazy, but that's the way it goes. But I started from the. You gotta bear with me, guys. I'm working off like 3.5 hours worth of sleep too after a long day worth of work. Stayed up late making the fatherhood video last night. That came out pretty damn good too. So if any of you guys know anybody that need any, that are interested in being able to get more time back with their kids, send them to Flawless Fatherhood. And I'm telling them to watch some of my videos, either comment under something or whatever, most recent video. So I can holler at them and stuff. And make sure they subscribe, man. Y'all look out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Try to get people to subscribe to my platform. Y'all know how passionate I am about, you know what I'm saying, father's rights and stuff. So look out for me. You know, I do this stuff for y'all for free, you know what I'm saying? And we do our thing. So at least do that for me on the back end, all right? Also, make sure you like this video. All right. Okay, cool. So, you know, I drafted from the 9 position. You know, it was all cool with me, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping, you know. I was just going to let the draft come to me and pick my players as they got there. So, first pick came around. I was pick 9. As you can see, we're going to talk about the first 5 rounds first, and then I'll just go ahead and tell you who I got after that. So we'll talk about the first 5 rounds so you can see what happened. First 5 rounds. First went Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb. This is standard, by the way. Derrick Henry, Breece Hall, Tyreek Hill, Bijan Robinson. Jamar Chase went at the 8. A.J. Brown went at the 7. Then your boy picked, right there, Team Profit, picked Saquon Barkley. Yeah, so y'all already know what he did last night. Put that 3 touchdowns on Friday night. Next went Jonathan Taylor, Amon St. Brown, and Kyron Williams went at the 12. Next round, second round, went Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Isaiah Pacheco. Travis Etienne dropped with me in the second pick well, I don't say dropped to me. Maybe that's the round where you're supposed to say it went. Fourth pick in the second round. So I grabbed him. So I got a nice RB stable there. And got Devon A-Chain. And then Devon A-Chain went next. Justin Jefferson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Puka Nacua, Devontae, Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, and Mike Evans went at the end of the second. Mind you, this is, touchdowns are premium here, so that's why those people like him kind of moved up some. All right? So into the first round, I had my brain ain't operating. Saquon Barkley and Travis Etienne. Round three went Patrick Mahomes, Sam Laporta, Chris Olave, Raheem Mostert, Joe Mixon, Drake London, Nico Collins, DK Metcalf, and Jalen Hurts is there. Wasn't really playing for that. I was really playing on possibly picking the CJ Stroud, but I couldn't pick CJ Stroud. I could have, nothing stopping me. But because Jalen Hurts runs, CJ Stroud doesn't run that much. We got all the weapons in the world. I really wanted Jalen Hurts to be gone, so I could have went CJ Stroud there, but Jalen Hurts is there. Even when he fumbled a freaking doggone tush push where he could have had 29 points, but hey, it's fine. I'll take the 23. With those weapons, he always going to have a nice, have a high floor in my opinion. So I went ahead and drafted him, it's about being responsible, when you're drafting. Next up went Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, and then James Cook finished out the third. So in the fourth round, Deebo Samuels, Rashad White, Brandon Ayuk. Then guess what? Right there's 4th pick in the 4th round, Rashee Rice. As you guys know in the listening league, I got Rashee Rice as I picked him in the third with the 3rd pick in the 3rd round because I knew he wasn't going to make it back. That seems hella early, right? But we all know when I did my wide receiver endorsement video. Remember what I said? If there's only one person I wanted to lead you guys to lead your drafts with, some of you guys had been drafted already, but was Rashee Rice. That's what I want you to do. Get Rashee Rice and put him on your team. Now, obviously, I wouldn't say that if I thought he was going to be a wide receiver two or three. So obviously, if I'm saying that, it got to be a wide receiver one, a top 12. And I said that in that video. He's going to be a top 12 wide receiver. Boom. But a lot of people were scared off it. A lot of these pansies, content creators that got him like 18 at the highest. So maybe a middle wide receiver too. The disrespect is, look, these dudes are cowards. Y'all know y'all are hooked up with your boy, and the vindication is high. I forgot that phrase that I use. What's that phrase I use when it comes to a strong, high level of conviction? High level of conviction. Man. If I'm strong with it, I'm strong with it. So I picked Rashee Rice right there in the 4th round. Kenneth Walker, Lamar Jackson, DJ Moore, Ramondre, Devontae Smith, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud right there almost got out of the 4th. Then Stephon Diggs. Now, round 5, which is the last one we're going to talk about. James Conner, David Montgomery, Pittman, Kyler, Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Trey McBride, Jordan Love, and then I picked Dalton Kincaid there. So look, you guys know all these guys got greens for me. I'm not going to pick nobody in the first 5 rounds that got a yellow. So I figured I was getting a stud QB and a stud onesie at a onesie position, stud QB and a stud tight end, a top 2 or top 3 quarterback, along with a top 2 or 3 tight end, easy. Yeah, that's go with 2 hogs at running back. Man, I'm in business. And wide receivers I believe in. So let's go. A wide receiver automatically in Rashee Rice, and then putting everything else together. So then after the Kincaid pick, Jared Goff and Aaron Jones and Jameer White closed out the 5th. So yeah, but I believe, I believe I got a very good team. Oh, I want to say too, as you guys probably saw earlier, the draft analyzer gave me a C-. They gave me a C- to the draft results, whatever, and I'm cool with that. They ain't like the fact that I'm sure they ain't like the fact that I reached for Rashee Rice. But here's the thing, guys. Understand this. If that person is likely not to make it back to you, or if it's not a reach, or if you combine with the percentage that you feel that person might not make it with you and the amount of conviction you have for that person, pick who the hell you want. Because so many people be like, oh, I don't want to reach, or I got to get it at value. I bet you so many people during their drafts, majority of the people, 75% of the people, because they're waiting on, oh, I got to draft this person right around where the ADP is. And then they get sniped, and then they're hating life. I'm not going to hate life. I got Rashee Rice on both my teams, and I'm happy about it. So, that let you know, if I'm going to pick him that high, early 4th round, early 3rd round, man, nobody don't do it like me, man. Nobody don't do it like me. So, we're going to finish out the rest of the draft. So, round 6, I went Tank Dell. I wanted a piece of that Houston offense, and guess what? Tank Dell could actually be the number 1. They both were very comparable before Tank got hurt last year. So I'm going to get a piece of that offense. I'm not worried about old boy that came over Diggs from from Buffalo. He'll be okay. He'll do his little thing. They might give him even a touchdown week 1. You know how that go. But, Tank Dell is going to eat over there. So it's a report that actually came out that Tank Dell may be the number 1. So we got to see how that works. But, both the wide receivers over there are going to eat, both the main ones. So, and actually I got the one that got drafted last, man. That was perfect for me. So then in the 7th round, I went and got Calvin Ridley because I believe in Ridley this year. DeAndre Hopkins, Sabertooth Tiger, and along in the tooth. And then 8th round, I got Jerome Ford, Jalen Warren, and then finished out the 10th round, got stud wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. Man, I can't wait to unleash him off on the league. And so that finished up the 10th round. 11th round, it was time for me a defense. I went and picked up Philadelphia defense. Then I picked up Kyle Fairbairn, and then McLaughlin, and Tyler Algier, and then finished out 15th with Houston's defense. 1 and 2 defenses because, okay, let me see, wanted to be able to, I wanted to be able to, have a good matchup and stuff like that, But because no defense has good, a great defense all the time. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So it's like I end up benching Philadelphia in both leagues. I benched them, and they had 3 points in this league. You know what I'm saying, my work league. I didn't want those nasty 3 points. I knew that Wichita was going to put up some points. Their opposition was going to put up some points. So I understand why people play a freaking. If it's a over under at 47 and a half, I don't want no parts of that. Think about it. So, especially when the scoring is going to be comparable, I'm not playing them like that. So, yeah. So that's the team. So the team actually looks like, let me pull out the thing. So here we go. You have, as you can see from the Thursday night action, so basically I have the combination. So look, when Philadelphia score, unless defense or something like that, but their defense not the same as it was last year, too many pieces missing. But when that Philadelphia score, man, it's gonna be for me. It's gonna be by arm or by legs. I'm gonna get that piece. So as soon as I hear, oh yeah, I got that. As soon as I see that 6-point pop on the board, 6, 7 points, that come from me. Oh, and I love the combination, the combo pass Hurts. People say Hurts don't throw touchdown pass to the running backs. So Hurts gave me 23, Barkley gave me 33, and my boy Rashee Rice gave me 7 catches for 103 yards. I got the 3 points for bonus, so that's why I got 13 points for him. 7 catches for 103 and 9 targets. Oh my gosh, 9 targets. He's on his way for how many doggone? On his way for freaking 160 freaking targets at that pace. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm in a good spot right now, so I should be able to secure the lead, the win, but there's still a lot of football to play. So also I want to say that I actually dropped Philadelphia defense and picked up Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying, here recently, because I was like, okay, you know what? I remember I said it in the draft. I said it in my videos. In my pre-draft videos, I was like, hey, listen, sooner than later, Justin Fields is going to be started by hook or crook. They'll find some type of way. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it for some reason? Oh, they're going to find a way to make sure he get in there. And guess what? They found it. Come on, man. I don't believe there's nothing wrong with what you call it. It's just like, hey, man, we've seen enough and we want to open the year like this. So I'm glad the change is going to come eventually. So we'll see if Justin Fields make a little noise this week, and I'll definitely be watching and see what's going on. So, and I dropped Philadelphia defense because I'm already playing Houston anyway, so against Indianapolis. So we'll see how that goes. I don't like Richardson. I don't care for him. I ain't gonna say I don't care for him. He's inaccurate. Hopefully he can throw some picks, and the pressure can get to him and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see how good that work out. So you guys know in the listener league, of course, I drafted super late. I drafted Isaiah Likely super late. Now, I hadn't drafted another tight end. I drafted him, I don't know, what round I drafted him, 18, 19, whatever it was, Isaiah Likely. So it was at the last moment I ended up benching Likely and picking up some, because I was like, let me see it out. I ain't want Andrews to come in and he have his big game or two, before he finally lay it down. And they was making Isaiah Likely the focal point like a mug. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of mad at myself the next day, kind of like, man, you should have just played it, Ain't like, I want to be competitive in the listener league, but I'd rather one of you guys win. I've said that several times, countless times. So I should have kept him in there. So if and if I'd have got that juice from Likely, I could have been like, who else did that? Who else starting Likely and got that juice for him, got that 19 half-point PPR points on? That just kind of upped my status even more. I was kind of pissed off about that. But as you guys know, straight up, I only drafted Likely. So, that really should be enough, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But he was my only tight end drafted, just to show you how secure and how much I believed in the talent. So I'll just ride with that, and give me some props. But yeah, so that's the deal there. I'm doing pretty. I'm in a good spot. I like my team. I'm very happy about my team, my work league. I'm very happy about both teams, but we're talking about the work league. Because look, this is the one I truly want to win. Where so again, I want to win the listener league too, but to really honest with you, I just want to make the playoffs and be competitive. I would prefer one of you guys win. I don't want to win my own league. I ain't gonna let you win. You know what I'm saying or whatever. But yeah, so hey, that'll conclude the video. I hope I said everything. I hope I got everything out. Yeah, but what do you guys think of the draft? Well, my draft. I showed you guys the first 5 rounds, and then I showed you the rest. What do you think of my build, and my starters and my bench? You can be honest. You know what I'm saying? I can take it. I'm a big boy. And give me a grade. Give me a letter grade. And don't nobody's gonna get any accolades. No buddy tugs or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a grade on what you think my draft was, all things considered, in 15 rounds. And you can use pluses and minuses. So it can be like a B minus, or it can be like a C plus, or something like that. So you can use pluses, minus, or you can just use the regular grade. So let me know what you guys think. And I remember that's from the 109. Saquon Barkley handled his business. All my guys handled their business so far. Saquon Barkley, Hurts, and Rashee Rice. So let me know what you think. I appreciate it, you guys. Flawless Fantasy Football, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Hey, guys, let's have a great Sunday. Hey, also, tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to anyway. I'm going to do my bowl predictions video. I definitely got to do that. I can't go without doing that. So I will try to press that out. I'm going to try to press it out by 10 and then send it to y'all. It won't be too long. It's just going to be 5 bowl predictions. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Holler at you guys later. Tried to make this video around about 15 minutes, but y'all know how I go. I had to tell the stupid story about the electricity. Peace out, guys. See ya.